Hey guys, welcome back. Steven with North Trail RV. And today we're going to be taking a look at a 2026 King Aire 4596 that we just got. This is a new paint scheme for 26. These graphics are called Dovedale. And as you can see here, we've got this one ordered with the Onyx package. So we've got blacked out mirrors, door handles, badges. It's got the American racing wheels on it. King Aire is built exclusively on a Spartan K3 chassis. This one is no exception. And standard on King Aire, you've got your HWH hydraulic entry steps here. You can see the American racing wheels behind me here. 365 size tire in the front on King Aire. I also want to mention on King Aire, you do get 165 gallon fuel capacity on the K3. Our first compartment here is wide open. We do have our electronics board back here in the back. And then the backs of the bay doors on King Aire are finished in the MORryde, so they are the MORryde finish. MORryde's built baggage doors. These are really cool. These are push to opens. King Aire's been doing this for years, and they moved it into Essex a couple years ago. Just the attention to detail here. Even your rings around your push buttons are blacked out to go with the Onyx package. You can even see your wheel well lights here are even blacked out to go with the Onyx package. Every bay door on here is a push to open and close. Of course, you've got standard powered slide out trays and the shelving above. All you've really got to do is get it to the point where the latch touches and it'll close itself from there. Outside entertainment here, Samsung TV on a swivel bracket with a sound bar. And then one of the really cool features about King Aire is these bonded windows. So these windows are bonded into the side of the motorhome. They do not open. And you'll see it once we get inside. They do, they've got such a panoramic view looking from the inside looking out. And they also tend to be a little bit quieter going down the road because they're completely sealed. It's our next pass-through storage with a slide tray. And here we've got the full-size Dometic fridge freezer. So to maximize the storage in here, they've mounted this one sideways instead of the front compartment that comes out long ways. This is Bluetooth enabled also. And you can see in the basement, instead of using carpeting, we've got a really nice woven vinyl finish here for the flooring and the walls. In this compartment, we've got our tool shelf, or whatever you would like to store in here. And these are metal. And then our next compartment here opens this way, and this actually passes through both sides, and I'll use this side to talk about it. So King Aire's got a bit different of a lithium system that comes standard here. It's still got your two 3,000 watt Victron inverters, has our cooling fans mounted up here in the door, but back behind this, you can see the Lithionics battery package. So in King Aire, you get two 5,000 amp hour lithium. So you have a total of 10,000 amp hours of lithium battery power in King Aire. In the King Aire only, these lithiums will push two of the roof air conditioners, not just one, but both of them. So it's wired to the front air conditioner and the rear air conditioner. So driving down the road or sitting somewhere, dry camping, boondocking, you can actually run bedroom air and living room air off the lithiums only with no generator running. This is our DEF fill. And then back behind this is our Spartan Service Center that you will have in other K2, K3 chassis But in King Air, it's got something a little unique here. So to open your engine compartment, it is pneumatic. You flip this lever, and there's your engine access. So standard in King Air, standard and only option is the X15 605. And then King Air is equipped with a 20,000 pound towing capacity. It already has air run, like all of Spartan's chassis, and it is pre-wired for Voyager camera if you want to put a camera on the trailer you're towing. And this compartment is also pneumatic close. You can see the Onyx theme continues on. You've got black logos here. They've done a nice tint on the tail lights. It goes really nice with the Onyx package. This is our Newmar Egress Door in the rear bathroom here, which you'll see once we get inside. And then this is the other side of our Lithionics here. So you can see how big these things are. They basically take up the whole middle of the coach in this back storage compartment. This is our wet bay. They do a really nice manifold system in here. So all your individual water lines, you have control over turning them off or on. And this is behind a really nice stainless door with a latch on it. You do have power knife valves and then an ATC panel out here to show your tank levels. Behind here, we've got our black tank rinse, gray tank rinse, low point drains. And then King Air will also has a tilt to dump feature. So from out here, you can tilt the motorhome to the driver's side and help empty your holding tanks. Also, we've got a RV SantaCon system in here also that's standard. In this very front compartment here, you have a road wave pressure washer system. Comes with a gun, 50-foot hose on a reel, and it is electric. It is 110 powered, so it will run on inverter generator. King Air is the only one that offers this. It's a really cool thing they've been doing for years, and it basically allows you to detail wash your motorhome. Even if you need to spray off your windshield from bugs or road grime, it gives you the ability to do that. Like their other high-end motorhomes up here in the front, you can see they do have a wiper cowl. Covers up the front, covers up the bottom seal of the windshield there, and covers your windshield wiper. Just gives it a really clean luxury look. And now we're going to head inside and check out the interior. And we'll start in the doorway here. So I wanted to point out King Air's got a really nice stitched leather padding on the entry door. And then you've also got a matching solid surface entry well here. And then up front, this is the highest end of the leather line in Newmar coaches. So both of these front seats are stitched and embroidered. They are ventilated and heated. They do also massage, and they are done in the same leather pattern that you're going to see when you come on inside here. And you can see we've also got our Newmar logoed entry mat up in the cockpit. And then also your entry handle is leather stitched and matched to the door. So in the cockpit of the King Air, there's a couple notable things I'd like to point out. First of all, you might notice in King Air, you have a nice leather stitch dash up here. So your whole dash panel is leather and has some nice embroidery along the edges of it. Still have our big Excite dual monitor behind a glass screen here, and then a 15-inch digital instrument cluster for the Spartan K3. It is a push to start also, so it does have wireless key fobs, and it is you do have wireless. It does have a couple of slide out trays here. And then your wheel is power tilt and telescope also in King Air, which is a really nice feature. You also have a heated steering wheel in King Air. You can see on this monitor here, I've got the 360 camera up. So this would be our behind us. This is our backup camera. And then this is our 360 image over here. So it uses 4 cameras to stitch together an overhead shot of the motorhome. Really good for tight spaces, campgrounds, backing up. As we move back here, we'll talk about the colors in the interior. So this interior is called Refined. There's 2 choices in King Air, and you can mix and match the woods and colors in both of them. The other one is called Regal. So Refined is a little more tame, a little more mellow. It doesn't stand out as much. And in the Regal interior, as far as the window trims, ceiling treatments, are a little bit more bold, a little bit more in your face. It kind of has that classic King Air styling to it. This one is in Refined, and this is Chestnut and Summit mixture of cabinets. So you can see your trim pieces up here in Chestnut. The fronts of the slides and around your windows are all a very nice padded leather. This is one of 4 choices for floor tiles in King Air, and we tried to blend this in so everything kind of flows together really nicely. The black hardware on the Chestnut cabinets down below does a really good job of accenting the onyx package outside. And the gist of this 4596 floor plan, it is like a lot of Newmars. It's a full wall slide, driver's side, double slide on the passenger side. And you've got a few unique things, and one really unique thing in this that kind of makes it stand out. And as we move back, we'll talk about those. The galley in King Air is a little different, or a lot different, I guess I should say, than their other models. So these are really real quartz countertops in King Air. The sink uses a 3-piece cover, and it has a really nice blacked out sink for 26. And then in King Air, they will only use Wolf and Viking appliances. So we have a Wolf cooktop induction. And then we have a power to open microwave compartment. And you'll see the Viking microwave up here. And then it's power to close also. I also want to say, so this is the glazed finish. So this is Chestnut and Summit glazed. You can also get these in a flat color with none of the gloss on it. The gloss looks really good against these floors, which do not have any polish to them. So it's a nice contrast in here. This is an option. This is a Wolf coffee maker. And then we have a beverage cooler down here, which is dual-sided. And you've got individual temperature controls on either side. So it's actually 2 separate fridges in one fridge. On this side, we've got our booth dinette and our theater seats, which is pretty standard for Newmar. And you may have noticed these shades. So instead of having a dual day-night auto motion, these shades are all in one. So this is your day shade. And in the same shade for your night shade, all these louvers just close and it makes for a blackout shade. We've got a Viking fridge in the kitchen, bottom drawer freezer. big deep fridge, big deep compartments. And then our double doors up top, all stainless steel. And then right here in the middle is what makes the 4596 special. So this is a walk-in pantry, and this is the only model that has a walk-in pantry. So I'll try to get in here where you can see into some of these. You have some cabinets up top, and these are all push to open. And down below, which are lit. And then on this side, you have some shelves down below that are nice and deep. And then up top here, this is an extension of the quartz countertop. So this just runs back. And this is lit down here. And then up top here, you have some nice deep shelf compartments with adjustable shelves in them. Across the hall here, you got the half bath. And then we'll move back in the bedroom. We've got a real king size bed. And then on either side, you can see these little black rings on the quartz shelves here. That's wireless phone charging for both sides of the bed. You have a triple window around the bed that's got auto motion shades around it. And then you've got one big cabinet space up across the top here with 3 drawers on it. Across this side, we have 8 drawers down below. This is finished in quartz also. And then on either side of the TV, we have a dual cabinet. We'll move back in the bathroom here. Oh, and these walls, so these are also stitched to match all the wall entry door. These are padded wall coverings going into the bathroom here, leather. Right here in the entry to the bathroom is where the stack washer dryer lives, and these are Samsung. Really nice full-size shower, all finished in tile, black hardware, goes really nice with the Onyx theme. It's got a nice teak fold-down seat in the shower. Of course, it uses Newmar's Aquamizer system. And you've got actually 3 water outputs here, one from the front top, and then you still have a wand. The 4596 is a double vanity, center in the back. To the right of it, driver's side, you have a cedar line closet with a hanging bar in it. Your safe is also located in this closet. And over here we have another closet that goes back to the back wall, and you do have some adjustable or removable shelves in there. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video walk around on a 26 King Aire 4596. If you have any questions about it, please don't hesitate to give us a call. My name is Steven. My number is down below if you'd like to reach me directly. And don't forget to like and subscribe.